Hi, water signs. This is your weekend messages. I'm using the Whispers of Love this weekend, so you each have a card from that deck. And rather than looking at the two cards as Saturday and Sunday, I've just decided to look at them as the overall energy for your weekend. So we have Pisces here, we have Cancer here, and we have Scorpio at the end. So, Pisces, you've got the Eight of Swords here. So the Eight of Swords is that self-entrapment. The swords aren't pinning you down. They're not preventing any movement here, okay? You are keeping yourself blindfolded and bound to a situation, a person, whatever it is. Sometimes it can come from a place of fear, that we're fearful. If we take that blindfold off, what are we going to see? What's going to be around us? What are we going to be faced with? How is everything going to look? Sometimes the Eight of Swords can be, as an example here, but it may be the case for some of you. If you're thinking about leaving a relationship, especially if it's been a very long-term relationship, that can be very fearful. If you live together or you're married, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to live? Will you be able to afford to be on your own? All these different fears. But the thing is, our fears are our fears. It's not the reality, okay? And like with the Nine of Swords, the thing with the Eight of Swords as well is you don't want to get stuck in that energy for too long, because then it goes on to the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords again is that where you're awake all night and you're worrying and you have the same, you're overthinking everything. Take the blindfold off, Pisces, whatever this is for you. Take the blindfold off, because it may not be as bad as what you envisage. Now, the other card you've got is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is a card of re-evaluating. We've come so far, we're at the Seven, so we're nearly at the end now. But then we start to question. And see, this fear of yours with the Eight of Swords is attached to whatever it is that you are re-evaluating. So what is that? Is it your work? Is it a friendship? Is it a personal relationship? But there is something that you have invested in. Whether it's your emotions, your feelings, whether it's your finances, time, energy, whatever. And now you're starting to question, am I going to see a return? Is it worth investing any more? But there's an element of fear here that if you walk away from this, how is everything going to be? How is everything going to work out? But there may also be fear attached that if you continue to invest in this, that you're not going to receive the return that you want. It's a difficult one here, Pisces. But first of all, it's going to require you to take that blindfold off. And that may feel a bit like ripping a band-aid off, but it has to be done. Your Whispers of Love message. Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. And sometimes in our lives, we do need to do that. Because sometimes we can get very caught up in ourselves, in our own perspective. And it does require us sometimes to either change our perspective or to see something from another person's perspective. And that may require practicing some compassion. But if we look at it from a different perspective, be it our own or somebody else's, that may very well help us to reach our decision. Cancer. You have the Chariot and you have the Nine of Pentacles. So Chariot, forward movement, Cancer. Head and heart have to be on the same page here. But it's the victory card. You're in the driving seat now. Okay? And you're moving forward. Fantastic. Nine of Pentacles, success card. I always feel with the Nine of Pentacles as well is it's a card where you can be very much focusing on yourself. And I don't mean that in a self-centered, selfish way. I mean that in the sense that, you know, very much focusing on your life, how you want your life to be, what it is that you want in your garden, so to speak. But Nine of Pentacles is a card of success. Success that you have achieved off your own merit and hard work. Chariot, as I said, is a card of success. Maybe for some of you, there's going to be some really good news in terms of your work. A promotion, a big pay rise. Maybe it's just going to be a massive pat on the back here. But maybe for some of you, it's passing an exam. Something you've been studying for is now coming to an end and you pass. But either way, both of these cards are cards of success. So a very positive weekend there, Cancer, and I think very positive moving forward into the new week and beyond. Your whispers of love message. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. Two cards there as well. As I said, success, forward movement. Believe in yourself. Recognize that you are limitless and that you can do anything that you choose to do. Put all of your time, attention into something and you can achieve whatever you want. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, we have two court cards. We've got the King of Cups and we have the Queen of Wands. So we've got water and fire. Now look, I could say that that water, the King of Cups, is you, regardless of the gender, okay? It could be to do with another Scorpio for you, or a Cancer, a Pisces. But most definitely could be you. King of Cups is somebody that's learnt to not allow his emotions to overtake, to rule him, okay? He rules his emotions. But is that something, is that here, Scorpio, suggesting that that's what you've got to tap into this weekend? Don't allow your emotions to rule you, okay? King of Cups also very intuitive. Maybe needing to tap into your intuition a little bit. Queen of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Is it that there is fire energy around you? Are you thinking of a fire sign? Or is this Queen of Wands here, again, regardless of the gender here, asking you to take on some of the qualities? The Queen of Wands is very independent, very driven. I'm going to jump to your whispers of love message because it says ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. See, what I feel it could be as well for some of you with these two cards is that you are trying to get a hold of your emotions. Trying to keep your emotions intact, should we say. The Queen of Wands is very independent, okay? So again, maybe Scorpio, you are needing assistance. You're needing help, whether it be emotional or physical or financial, whatever. But it might be that you are displaying this energy of feeling too proud to ask for help, feeling that you can do it on your own. Whereas if you reached out to somebody and reached out for a little bit of support and assistance, it might very well benefit you. Okay, bit of a mixed bag for you, for the water energies here, okay? It would seem that Cancer does seem to have the most positive cards within this spread, okay? The other two, the Pisces and the Scorpio, there's some things here going on for both of you, okay? But the thing is, for Pisces, what is going on with you is going to have to come from within you. And Scorpio, don't be too proud to ask somebody for help. Okay, thanks for watching and take care. Bye.